Hello. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba. Grish, hello. Chloe, hello. You love the starting soon screen. Oh, thank you. I need to remake it, honestly. It's been so long. Said Coco Melon, not the Coco Melon. Okay, let me turn Lily Pichu down. Hello. Very comfy right now. Wait, what time is it for you, Chloe? The thing going around has me in a trance, really? I mean the little laser down here, the woo. It's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, Chloe. Don't stay up too late. But yeah, I made this overlay a long time ago. I've been like kind of wanting to change it, but also I don't know what I would change it to because I like it. I think it suits me. I like it a lot. I think what bothers me most is like a couple of technical things, so I might just up like fix a couple of the technicalities, not like a complete redesign, you know? I don't sleep till 6. Wait, it's like 6 a.m.? Chloe, what do you mean? Cup of coffee with a smile. But yeah, I think I like this overlay. I think I just want to like change a bit of the technical side of it. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm just vibing. It's a little later than usual today, but I wanted to start a bit after I had eaten dinner because I didn't want to have to leave stream in the middle of the game to go eat. So I was like, I'll just start a bit later. Hopefully it's okay for all of you. You love being awake? Awake! I too have issues going to sleep at a at a normal time. But yeah, so today we are going to be starting the next Ace Attorney game. So I am really really excited about that. We're probably I don't plan on streaming like an insanely long amount of time, maybe like 3-ish hours possibly. One thing about me starting a bit later is kind of helps me like not stream as long as I do. Cause sometimes I'll like go for 6 hours at a time and not realize it's been 6 hours, and I'm like, I need to calm down. So I'm like, if I start at 8, then I can play for 3 hours, and then it's like 11, and that still gives that's a good stream time. You think? I think it's a decent time, you know. Yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. I had I'm actually tiny bit tired. I started doing a delivery service type of job today. I wouldn't call it like a job. It's not really a job. But I signed up for like DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I did like 2 orders. I did like 2 deliveries, but there's like nothing going on in my area. It's super slow. So it was I was on the clock for like 3-ish hours, but only did 2 deliveries, and I made like $6. So yeah. Nothing fancy. Hopefully I'll have to try a different time to go out. But yeah. Todd, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? It's been so long. What have you been up to? Todd, you know what I was just thinking the other day? I really miss D&D. It's been so long since I played D&D. But yeah. I know it's kind of hard to schedule sometimes because everyone's got their own stuff going on in life. But yeah, I do miss playing D&D. Rage queuing on League. Oh no, what do you mean? That are you ranking? Did you have fun? I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I just wish that there was like more activity going on, so I can make more. Because the thing, I just my whole thing is I just don't want to waste gas, because gas adds up, and my car like runs out of gas fairly quickly. Like I wouldn't say it's like insane amount, but it doesn't hold the tank for a very long time. So I'm trying to make like choose like the best decisions that way. Um because I had an offer that was like, "Oh, $7, but the whole trip is like an hour long." And I'm like, "It's not worth it for an hour trip to be $7." It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to the person who's ordering food because it's going to take me too long to get to them. Like, yeah, it was just not worth it. But I did enjoy just like driving around in my car. It was very chill. I actually do like driving. I find it calming, and I can just kind of jam out to my music in the car. So that part I enjoyed. Blah, blah, blah. I just went on a little rant. Been wanting to start up again sometime. Went from bronze 1 to iron 2. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Yeah, bronze bronze Q is terrible. And like I got to silver last season. I didn't play ranked like aggressively, but I got to silver, and even that was really difficult to do. And I'm like, why is it so hard? It shouldn't be this hard. But yeah, those ranks are awful. The elo is terrible. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're about to play Ace Attorney, Todd. Really excited to play that. It's almost a silver. It's okay. You'll get there. I know you will. I haven't played ranked at all this season. Maybe like 1 or 2 games, I think. I can't remember. But like, yeah, I have not played that much ranked. I've been playing a lot of ARAM. I won so many games in a row, then bam, lost. Yeah, that's how it is. I hate it. You really need to find a duo to help you. Because it's really hard with if you're by yourself. If you want, we could duo sometime, maybe. It'll just have to depend on the time. By the way, if anyone here is free on Sunday, I think I posted it on my Discord, but I think I'm gonna be having a mini little, I don't want to call it like a birthday celebration, but I'm doing like a that'll be the equivalent of a birthday stream, I guess. Because my birthday's on Friday, but I'm doing things on Saturday. So I think I am going to not the bots, not the bots. Hold on. Nyx isn't here. We don't want that in here. But yeah, my birthday's on Friday, but I won't be streaming on Friday or Saturday. I'll be doing some things. But on Sunday, I'm like, "Oh, how can I celebrate with my friends?" So I'm thinking of Fall Guys party, because it's a free game and a lot of people can join. And so if anyone would like to join me on Saturday, I don't know what the time is. I'll figure out the time, because Chloe, obviously I know the time zone can be difficult. But if anyone would be interested in playing with me on Sunday, then please let me know. I would love for you to hang out with us. So far, I think Shu said he's coming, Z said he's coming. Um I'm sure Ushi will come. But yeah. Just a little fun time, a little chill time, nothing so scheduled. But yeah. Sit, sit, wait, depend. Okay, sorry, my bad. I was like, wait, what are you trying to say? Depends on the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll definitely put out a post once I like figure out a time. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. I love birthdays. Me too. I'm getting old though. I'm turning 25. I had my I'm already I feel like I've had my quarter life crisis for 2 years already. I'm old. Ah. But okay. Chatted for a bit. Okay, what shall we start the games? Shall we get into the mysteries? I haven't played Ace Attorney in a hot minute. I'm excited to get back into it. I'm trying to play other music on stream that's not freaking K-pop or Has Been Hotel. I'm like, everyone's probably tired of me already. I gotta find other stuff to put on. And I'm like, I like Lily Pichu. Let's put on Lily Pichu. Okay, let me just get everything ready first. Where was it? Here it is. You know what's coming out soon that I really, really, really want to get? The next Final Fantasy VII game. The Final Fantasy VII. What's it called? Oops. Why did my whole Steam open? Why did my entire Steam open? What's it called? Rebirth? I think it's called Rebirth. That one I really want to play. Alright, now let me make sure it's capturing the correct game. Y'all can hear that, right? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Just right? Actually, I think I can turn it up a little. How's that? Is that good? Excuse me. New game. Justice for all! I'm so excited! Time for objection! Objection time! You can use the objection emotes. Alright. Oh, Phoenix has grown up a bit. Okay, so recap of game 1. Phoenix Wright was new to being a lawyer, and he had his ghost teacher, Mia, who was teaching him how to be a lawyer throughout the whole time. And then there was our rival, Miles, who ended up having deep, tragic backstory, and we loved Miles. And now we're buddies. So we have come... How many years has it been now? It looks like it has been a number of years. A vampire! What is going on? How did I get into this mess? What happened? Are we in... That's far enough! You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, is that the judge? Is this a dream? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Damn. What a dream. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby 1. I love the vampire ringtone. What a nightmare. I bet it was his ringtone that caused it. Yeah, why is that your ringtone? He was watching too much Hotel Transylvania. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Ooh. Alright, who we defending? He looks at like late 20s now. I think in the first game he's like 21? 20? Around there? Oh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. Is that my... Wait, who is this? Who is this? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Who is this? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. You know what he looks like? He looks like that guy in Danganronpa with all the hamsters. A few minutes later. Oh my gosh. Someone trying to kill Phoenix. Remember this guy? He was funny on the anime. Wait, is there an anime for Phoenix Wright? Oh, really? Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Who's this? A Girl Scout? There is on all three of them, the first, second, and third? Ooh, I will have to look into that. You know what anime I've been watching? Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm on episode like 6. I need to finish it. There's only a couple more episodes left, but I've been really enjoying it, and it got me to play Cyberpunk again. And I really enjoy it. Is this our new what's it called? Intern? That's not Mia anymore? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Not me, bro. I am a zombie in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Who is this? Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? But wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? Bro, this girl's like 12 years old. What do you mean? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. But what are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Oh, is this our client? Oh, he hit his head bad. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? Bro, Phoenix is so goofy. You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all other lawyers had laughed me off! Leave it to me, you said! You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day! Bird? And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir! I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever! What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. She's a fan of ours. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. Birdie? Birdie? You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? Oh my god. You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. He has amnesia. He has amnesia. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Who am I? What am I doing here? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Ooh, this ain't good. I guess I must have amnesia. Oh well. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. You know, not a good thing to go into trial when you have amnesia and it's a defense attorney to determine whether someone goes to jail or not. Not the best timing, I'd say. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Maria, wait, wrong game, you're right. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Bro, that's ominous. That is ominous. Where's Miles when we need him? How long has it been? Like, what's the time frame between the first game and this game? Blah 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 blah. The graphics have improved a bit too. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Oh, not this guy again. I forgot about this guy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Phoenix looks the same here. They probably use the same assets for this. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? You see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? What if I say no? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. Her life is in my hands. I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... Oh no. The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Yeah, I would say that's important, yeah. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have... Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What? What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Oh, this is some tea. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe. He's back! He's back! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Gumshoe, our boy! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know... You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, I want to know what went down. What happened? Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. Ooh, juicy. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Not Dustin. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. Ooh. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Oh, no. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Unusually, you say? The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. Ah! If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay. That's not a great way to die. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Ooh, was it a knife? Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually... it's just nerves. Give me a second. Oh, dude, I would not want to be hearing that from my defense attorney for murder. How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Ah, here's the tutorial. the tutorial stage. Court record. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab. Got it. Ooh, glasses. Nix, hi! What's up? Phoenix has amnesia. He got whacked by freaking what's his name from Danganronpa? Gundam. That's his name. He looked like Gundam. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Under his body. Are they his though? Victim fell. Let's look at this picture. Damn. That is not a great way to die. Neck snapped. Yikes. JFA OST, one of my faves. I like it so far. I mean, I just started, but yeah, it's pretty good. Time of death, 9-6. Nix, what is the time frame in between this first game and the second game? Do you know? Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. But I feel like a fall wouldn't cover yourself in bruises, right? Right? I don't think so. I don't know. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. My all-important badge. Ah, yes, the badge. Hydrate. Okay. Yeah, but you really know what you're talking about, don't you? Imagine this is real court, and they're like, hey, I'll help you. Don't worry. What you gotta do is just hit the tab button. And then your defense attorney said they're like, oh yes, tab. You really know what you're talking about, right? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Give the head pats. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. His killer's glasses. Oh. And held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. And they don't look the same at all. I think it was Tab, though. Yeah, was it Tab? Was it Tab? It might be Tab. I think it's just the next year. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but Phoenix looks a lot older. Ended at Christmas and this one's February. Oh! Okay. You sure about that? He looks older to me, but that could just be like different graphics. Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Okay. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground. Leon again! It's always Leon! I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Music a lot slower and more intense. It's so good. Yeah, I've noticed it's slower. It's a bit calmer, but it's more like gets you into that feeling. I don't think this is a killer note. This is a remember me, Maggie type of note, you know? Like last moments. This is who I thought of in my last moments. But this piece of evidence. Sorry. And the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. That's too easy. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. But what if we turn it upside down? It would be that won't work. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain his dying message? The guy totally took a long fall and wrote the name of the killer as he's facing a bunch of fall damage to his organs and bones. Hey, I mean... People do some crazy stuff on adrenaline. I don't think his... They said his body was all bruised up. I don't think your entire body's bruised up from falling on your stomach, right? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. They had to give Phoenix amnesia in order to do the tutorial. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? In fact, the voice of Trunks from DBZ is the voice of Phoenix in the Ace Attorney anime. Oh! I actually have not seen Dragon Ball, so I couldn't tell you. Also, do you watch in English or Japanese? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But why would they do that? Who could ever lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Rip Gumshoe. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Dragon Ball's so good. For me, I think I've just seen, like... I've seen Dragon Ball, people talking about Dragon Ball for years, that it's just, like, I'm, like, tired of seeing it. So because of that, I don't want to watch it type of thing. Like, I'm sure it's good for those who do enjoy it, but for me, it's not my type of style. But I'm glad those who enjoy it, enjoy it. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Decisive evidence. Alright. Alright, well, let's save right away. Oh, no. Wait, yes? Wait, back. Where are we saving? I guess we're saving there. Oops. I don't know what that second one is. Dinner time? Ooh, okay, have good food! Okay, press. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Ah, guys, he's doing the pose. He's doing the pose. You gotta do the emote. Every time he does the pose, gotta do the emote. Oh, not the last one. Not the last one. Not the sad one. I felt that way about One Piece, and I just tossed myself in near the recent chapters and I've been reading since. See, that's another thing. I cannot get into One Piece just because of the length. I refuse to watch One Piece. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. What a coincidence. So what are you saying, detective? What you are saying is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my clients. Something like that. But what? I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing. All I said was you have no proof. I could totally feel it down in my gut. I don't blame you. One piece of one of those things where it feels too late to start. That, and I don't know, I have a very specific like type of art style that I like. I'm not a huge fan of One Piece's art style. Like, I know it does get better over the years, but I don't know, it's just not for me. Like I said, for those who enjoy it, I'm glad you enjoy it. It's just personally not for me. I can't dedicate that much time into watching One Piece. I can barely watch 12 episode things nowadays. I haven't watched anime in so long. Except right now I'm watching like Cyberpunk Edgerunners, but like I used to be able to watch like a 50 episode show in a day back when I was in school, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't. My attention span is so bad. Heard of One Piece, never watched it. Most anime I watch: Cardcaptor, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sonic, in the end. Oh, so you're into the classics. Okay. Yeah, I've watched a bit of anime, like over 100, but that was all when I was in high school. It's been so long, like I can't keep up with it anymore. If I see one I find interesting, I'll watch it. Like I have to be in a very specific mood though. Like I was in the mood for Cyberpunk, and there's this one I kind of want to watch. It's called A Sign of Affection, but yeah, if I'm not, I can't just like binge watch anime anymore like I used to, which is kind of sad because I still love it, but I just don't have the, well, I do have the time. I can't sit down and focus on it. It's also hard because I watch in Japanese, and I also like to watch stuff on the side while I'm like playing games. So let's say I'm playing League or something. I'll usually have on like a show on the side or music on the side because my brain always has to be going. And so when I watch in Japanese, you obviously can't read the subtitles if you're doing something else, so it's a whole thing. Edgerunners is so good. I can barely sit and watch anime nowadays anymore because gaming keeps my attention. Yeah, exactly, right? You play League? I do. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name of that my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. But maybe he didn't actually write it. Maybe whoever pushed him fabricated it. They wrote it themselves and then put his finger there to make it look like he wrote it. I don't know. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't huh me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does kind of feel off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence! So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Oh, what did he find? What do we know? Photo of the area. Oh wait, it looks different than this picture. It's not here. Oh, there's our contradiction. Back. Present. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Present. Objection. Okay, I think the ads are done now, right? Ads should be done now? Yeah, I don't know. Twitch has changed its ad policy, I think. So ads seem to be longer and more frequent. I'll need to look into my ad settings. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gotten longer recently. Twitch be playing those Taco Bell ads. Okay. So evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No, they are! It wasn't in the first picture! No, that's not fair! I was right! What do you mean? There's no writing here, right? There's no writing there, but in this picture there is. That's not fair. Broken neck, body was also covered in. Wouldn't broken neck mean you die instantly? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Oh. Oh no! Am I already making mistakes? I've lost my touch. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence! Oh, was I supposed to do this first? Oh, maybe that's what? Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Ooh, that's new! That wasn't in the first game. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, there's something even more incriminating. Okay, profiles. Only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. The victim and a policeman, it seems he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Her name is spelled wrong! In the writing that he wrote, her name is spelled wrong. Present! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Objection denied. No! It's right! I'm right! Hold on. Oh, right here. Okay, I was just in the wrong spot. Damn! No! No, hold on. Hold on, I need to load. Okay. I pressed him on all this, right? Yeah, let me do that dialogue. Press, 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 press. Gotta press him on everything. The name is spelled wrong. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we have to go through this dialogue in order for them to say that, oh, you can use profiles now as evidence. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now let's save again. Okay. Now we present profiles. There we go. Present that. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly? They are! What? Do I have to present her? Do I have to present her profile? Oh, okay. I was only looking at his. Oh well. What is it? Everyone, use the pose! Use the pose! What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs. My lungs. Why did I say lings? My lungs. Finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! He's getting his memory back. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Futile? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right there that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the catnapping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. Man, none of them can read, just like me. Ultimate, hi, how are you? You using the detective? Yes. Use the detective. Toad is secretly playing. Yeah, Mario! As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. What a great detective you are. Can't even notice the spelling of the name. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Bro, they were dating. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie, sitting in a tree. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. Cute. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Half a year? That's fast. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. No! Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Aww. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Are you gonna date someone and not know how to spell their name? Exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. Alright, press them! Press them! How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. I got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Oh no! If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. What's that supposed to mean? That's talking about marriage only a half a year after dating is crazy. Marriage, but wasn't the 8 years older than her? Oh, wow. What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Were they really? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Damn. There's an achievement called Mind Your Own Business. I love that. Day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Okay, had gotten Officer Prince a present. What was this present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was gonna give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. Judge needs to stop reminiscing and focusing on the facts. Yeah, I don't know if you've played any Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game before, but that judge is a loser. That judge is a loser. He's so easily swayed. One side will be like, the court the defendant did this, blah 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 blah. The judge will be like, oh, I see, it must be true then. And then the other side will be like, no, Your Honor, it's actually blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh, you're right, that must be correct. I'm like, oh my god. Never seen any Ace Attorney game? Oh, really? Well, I am glad that you have come here then to watch. So basically, there's like a bunch of chapters, and each chapter there's a crime, and we gotta solve the crime and go through it, you know, mystery style, court style. It's quite fun. The characters are a bit wacky, but it's really fun. I don't know if you're into mystery games at all, but I love them. Hey pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that. But yeah, so we're playing the second game of the first trilogy. In the first one, Phoenix, our main character, he had just gotten out of law school, and the whole thing was like him learning how to be a lawyer and all that. So I guess now we were solving some like quote unquote unsolvable crime type stuff as a rookie, and everyone's like, no way, blah 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 blah, you know. They're calling the prodigy. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yeah, this judge is dumb. He's so stupid. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, oh my gosh! That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Aw, rip gumshoe. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A singular glove? I'm the judge. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Okay, got it. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Oh man, custom made leather baseball glove. It's probably engraved too. Damn. Gumshoe, don't be a dick, even though that's his name, right? Technically, Dick is short for Richard. Somehow. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? It must be, because they're bringing it up. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case! Yes, bluffing to the max! He's just talking out of his ass. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know! I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Reminiscing on game 1, I see. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Why'd you bring it with? Bro, what is this banana-ass glove? What is that? Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? I think I'm actually the judge. We share a same brain. I am the judge. The judge is me. I need... You know what I need? You know those... Hold on. I know what I gotta do. Give me 1 second. I know what I gotta do. I need to find something very specific. A gavel, however it's spelled. No, not that. You'll see. I just need to find a good reference. Let's see. Will that one work? I think that one might work. Give me a couple seconds. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It is me! The judge! Oh, wait, we gotta... Oh, man. There we go. Oh. There. Hold on, I gotta make it fit. There we go. I am the judge! Oh my god. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had it to special order it? Oop, hold on. Wrong thing. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It fits you. You know when you're like in the shower and you like heavily shampoo your hair to the point where all the shampoo like there's so much bubbles and foam, and then you start to like do your hair in this type of way. You either put your hair up in a mohawk, you do the president hair, the George Washington. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Yeah, so who's Maggie with an IE? We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Okay. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Makes sense. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Okay. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. She's off center. Why am I off center? There we go. Here we go. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground, cross-examination. Alright, press! Hold it! Can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? Okay. Hold everything. We hold everything. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation, but didn't you just say... I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. These trials are so unserious. So unserious. Can you imagine, like, watching a Netflix documentary and this is the court? His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand. Yep. Oh, wait, I didn't press him on that one. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Also, scratches on his skin were caused by him writing on the ground. That couldn't be caused by him, you know, falling off a ledge. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Hey, Phoenix, you can't talk. You just lost your memory not too long ago. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? What do you mean? A present? What about it? Hold on, let's see. It was custom made. Was it? It's a right-handed glove. So... yeah, it's a right-handed glove, and he wrote with his right hand. Well, let's present and see what they say. I mean, the music stops, so that means it's right, but... Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. What do you mean? This is a right-handed glove. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. Exactly. What do you mean? That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. I don't understand. When I was in softball, I threw with my right hand. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! Objection! I object. Is the glove was worn on the opposite hand? Is it? I don't remember wearing mine on the opposite hand. Maybe it's just been that long. It has been, you know, like 10-ish years. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning provides. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright! Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion, but who done do it, though? You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. She's really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Bro, you're like 20 years old. Calm down. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet! Do. Ah, the sussy music. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. But what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Next witness? What? Nom, 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 nom. I love doing that every time they show the audience because they're like, nom, 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 nom. Like, what are you doing? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Nom, 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 nom. Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Ooh. I am interested. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ooh, sleepy. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. I don't know if we should do that while you're being accused of murder right now. No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem that you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you could fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to! Oh, well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. He himself is like, wow, I have a weird name. Can you give me a rundown of what happened leading up to the trial? Literally nothing. It started with the trial. Basically, Phoenix had a nightmare that he was getting squished, and then he woke up and someone bonked him on the head, and now we can't remember anything, and now we're in trial. That's it. That's it. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, and there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Yep, got our number. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. Let's start talking about this case. This case. Yep, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. You know what that sound kind of... the background music that was like... It sounds like we can dance if we want to. It was on the day of the crime just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. This is an interesting twist, I know. Vampire music. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Oh, whoever's on the phone is the killer, and they only heard her name, so that's why they spelled it wrong. The blue badger on her shirt. No, don't give me blue badger flashbacks. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? You think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! It's Maya! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ah! Who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie! And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Ooh, con artists. Names list. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Oh. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful little prune like you. Damn, she just called us old. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops! Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Oh my god. Wish us luck. We're not even that old. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. We can dance if we want to. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my other water bottle. Because we do not want our throat going out. So give me like 2 seconds. Ooh. Oh, I'm tired. I woke up early this morning. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. There we go. It keeps like switching back and forth. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. I wonder who the witness is. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the date of the murder. I wonder if this is the guy whose phone is the phone's owner. The owner of the phone. Oh, it's this guy! It's Gundam! Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. That's definitely how he speaks, for sure. He definitely talks like that. Huh? Alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but to give it... Oh, he's talking fast. I'm merely looking for that perfect, top-notch, unbeatable university. I have a rigorous selection process and I was I couldn't even keep up with him. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses. And of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses, you say? Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses? That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Yo, he got the judge under wraps? What is this? Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Oh, this guy needs to have an accent. I'm not good at British accents, though. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso. No, I'm not gonna give him the accent. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Damn. He is something else. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. What life situation? I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant here. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer, not the banana. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Damn. He's like, I've been through this before. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, let's go. Press! Hold it! So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but damn! I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Damn. He's kind of a fun character though. Like, I hate him, but he's fun. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect a real smarts from you. This arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press hard. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain this so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking is total nonsense. A real first-class person is still in my and wear a watch, ridiculous piece of... And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case... Okay. It's kind of fun to voice, so... And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could just tell what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle pack was cheap. I suppose it was because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out that yet. He doesn't know that Maya's a psychic! Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Gotta get pompous. Of course I remember her sweet face. Oh wait, we've already read that. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing... Wait, okay. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. What would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. He mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, and that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we could somehow show he's lying, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? You met the man's? Yes, this man's! He's an asshole, but he's so funny. I like sounding all pompous. Alright. Bananas, bananas. I love him. I know, he's really fun. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Every time he shakes his head, that's how I imagine it. He just has the anime. You know. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? But that's not... It's a... No! Man, he got really shaken up just by the baseball glove. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse. You're like the people who there are no new possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find that there is in fact not a glove bananas. How when viewed from afar, I think there's enough room for. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. You're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Wait, Nix, rate his eyesight. How bad is this? 2200. Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. Loves bananas for a funny statement. The 10 times worse than perfect vision. Damn, that's pretty bad. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh, what did he just do? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like one of those people who rejected her. She's brave and courageous, only to be hot. And while she didn't do anything wrong, she was so gruesomely burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Abduction! If a 20/20 person can read a sign at 200 feet away, he'd need to read it at 20 feet. Ah, math. Math. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. It's not math, it's math! It's math! Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. What happened next? He's breaking, he's losing it. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Tisk. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. This guy is so stupid. It's so fun. Press! Hold it! She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Oh my god. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Abduction! The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? This case of drama kind of spicy. I know, the lovers. Immediately, as in... Oh. As in, immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... That's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court rec for a second. Must have been 6:45. How do you know what time it was? Oh, wrong. That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. He's like the epitome of what you picture like a Harvard or a Stanford kid to be. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I was called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Find anything about out of the ordinary? I think it has to do with the phone. Has to do with the phone. contact with the owner, but they never showed. Their phone numbers. How do I look more at this again? Self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college. Oh, I love this kid. He's so funny. Okay. I mean... 628. Go back, go back. I didn't press him on the last thing. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary. Okay, let's save here. No, no. Okay. It has to do with either the glasses or the phone. I can't look at this closer. List of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. I'm gonna try... Does he call the police station? But I don't think he had his phone on him. Presents that. Nope, it's not that. It is not that. Even though we probably know that that's his phone, right? Ooh, 6:45 when he made the call. Okay, what am I looking for? Probably has to do with the glasses, huh? Marie says you have plenty of HP. Anyway, I call the police station. Ooh. I want to look closer at this stuff, but I can't. It's probably the time, because he says he called right after, but this says time of death is 6:30, and here he called way later, so let's present that. Ah, it is that, okay. I wasn't sure, but yeah. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ugh! That animation is so funny. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Just objection, back and forth, back and forth. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. As if you're not trying to open all the layers of a... Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses are rational? Since I don't think it's that simple. Plain people like you can understand. Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Huh. See? Huh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. Man is yapping. He is a yapper. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? He's giving, my dad works at Riot. He'll ban you. Can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have to have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone. Present! It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim. And yet again, you have presented this court with an obtuse, meaningless item. Huh? It's obtuse and meaningless? I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think he wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Then why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence? Wait, was it's not this. Even though we know that this is his. I think that works for Ryan. I'm gonna have him ban you for inting. Exactly. Same energy. Exactly. What is profile? What does it say again? Oh, okay. Present. I don't think that would mean anything. Yeah, it's not that. Okay, he didn't have to look for a phone. No, what he was looking for was his glasses. He was looking for his glasses. He's freaking Velma. It's very simple. This is the evidence. Is it not? Damn. Was he not looking for his glasses? He was looking for the banana. He was not looking for the banana. Why was he not looking for a phone? Because he already had one. He already had one on him. Oh, because it's right here! The phone booth is right there. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Not him saying it to the judge. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Nom, 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 nom. Order, order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Okay, then let's save right there. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. Present the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I mean, that's this though, right? He didn't call right away because of the phone booth. But I don't present it again, do I? I don't present it again, or do I? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, they asking me the same question. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? He was looking for his glasses. Yep. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Nom 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 nom. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order! No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Ooh, ah! Nom, 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 nom. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? Oh, the music makes it so hype. More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self was coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order! Your Honor, the defense! The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. The witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There's a way. It would be best so I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Ah, here's where the phone comes into play. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. The judge is like, wait, this is some tea. It's getting good. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Wouldn't she have been able to recognize his voice, though, especially one as pompous as this? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew what... If all you knew if all you knew was how her name sounded. Why was that such a difficult sentence to speak? Dear Lord. Order, order! But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? Very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. You sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Bangs on desk. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Their names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artist? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raised that brilliant artist who disrupted a genius to work with the goddess of... I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be such a refined man, such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. The police officer! Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness! You already said that. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. But please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet back up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. But maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. I don't have a clue. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that he didn't agree with the witness? What have I not used yet? No, it wouldn't be that because they wouldn't have that at the time. Not agree with? I've used everything here though, right? Except this, but... But they never showed. Or was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I mean, he did it says they never showed, right? The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. Yeah, okay. So he went to get his phone back, but when he got there, he lost control of himself. It was probably because he saw something that was really bad for him. Really bad for him. Still looking for the right college. Self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who's still looking for the right college. Didn't agree with. He was dating her. Was it because they were dating? Because she's a policewoman? Present? What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Justin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. That girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. Oh, I get it. It's because he was scared the police would get him. You know, killing a police officer is not the answer. It's been like 40 minutes since the last ads. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Twitch's ad policy has changed, I think. If you really don't want to see the ads, you could always drop a sub, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm not a sub beggar. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? I hear you want my money. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the only way for ad-free viewing is through subs. You don't have to. I'm not one of those Twitch beggars. Have you seen those where they're like, it's only $5 a month. $5 a month. It's like, bruh. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. What a terrible thing to do. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! That guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this. Suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hands belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Only $5. Like, exactly, Streamers to give me a sub. Right? That's what I'm saying. They're like, it's only $5. You can afford it. It's like, okay, if it's only $5, then give me one. Or, if it's only $5, then you're fine to live without it. It's if it's only $5, right? This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe fingerprints on the phone? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Fingerprints? What is fingerprints, you say? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... I wiped it... I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was gonna use as evidence? Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hmm? Oh my, now I remember! Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if we don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? You gotta have a bump on your head after that. You got it. Mr. Wright, if you could not prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I have to bid you gentlemen and ladies a goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Objection! Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. We will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Well, in that case. To be safe, you never know. No. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. She go? She gone? The one thing we haven't used yet is this. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Oh my god. I actually got it! I actually got it! It's written in fancy script, the ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it! Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards? Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. The judge, I know, he's like, oh, we're exchanging, okay, here's my business card. How? I ask this every time. How did he become a judge? Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Out of all the idiotic, stupid things to do. Banger! How do you get a custom ringtone? With your theme song. Oh, what? Why is my phone? What is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain anything any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Da-da-da-da-da-da! The drama. Ah! Bro, the sound! So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken... What do you mean, where has he been? You haven't left the room. What do you mean, how has he been? You have been in the same room. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Confetti! That is all. This court is adjourned. We drama. I bring out the drama. Na drama. Drama. With my girls in the back. We did it! I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. You know, she's a little too happy for her boyfriend who's dead, though. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. Probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building? Huh? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food. Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. Man, she was really hit with that bad luck syndrome. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Girl loses every 50-50, it's 90-50 every time, Drew. That would... Oh my gosh. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sorry, Your Honor. Sir, Your Honor. Where did Your Honor come from? There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hands and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault! Dustin's death! Your head being all messed up! Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. We did it! What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? I thought he said he had his memory back! What? I thought you said you had your memory back! Uh-oh. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. Right? Unforgettable memories. Uh-huh. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. Yo, burgers. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Ooh, backstory! The end of chapter 1! We did it! Who is this? Another one of Maya's family? Another Fae? Ooh. I like that. That was a good intro. That was some good tea. That was a good first trial. I liked it more than the other first trial from the other game. I liked that man was so funny. Oh, the third rate, all you third rate. So funny. I didn't like the butts. I did like the butts, but I did like this one more than the butts. And we saved Larry. We saved Larry Butts. Okay. Now, should I start chapter 2? Pass, thank you. I can probably take the wig off now, huh? I can start chapter 2, but I'll probably only play for like another 30 minutes or so. So I don't know if it's worth it. It's only been 2 hours. Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. What do you all think? Should I start it or should we save that for Thursday? Ah, man, my throat. I'm not used to talking so much. For nonary games, at least there was some voice acting. Here, it's just you got to do it all yourself. My throat was busted. I would say a full chapter for a stream is good, but always up to you. Yeah, I think because I feel like if I start it now, then I'm gonna get invested, and then there'll be like, oh, this person is murdered, and then I'm gonna want to play even more. But I don't want to stream for I'm trying to not stream as long as I have, just so I don't wear myself out. So I think this could be a good place to call it, because we're gonna be playing more on Thursday anyway. I'm just gonna save it right here. I'm gonna save it. You should play the intro and cliffhanger filter. Oh wait, hold on, it's playing automatically. Hold on. Wait, whoa. Okay, we'll do that. Whoa. I meant to leave, but what the? What is this? What is this? What? Isn't it inni? In it? It's playing on its own. I'm not even clicking. Okay. I'll play the intro. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. Is she in detention? No, I'm in detention. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Oh wait, that was Feeny. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Is Maya in detention again? Who's in detention here? What just happened? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Do-do-do! Do-do-do-do-do! Do-do-do! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Who is this? What depressing rain. Okay. That is where we will leave it. And then we'll come back to that on Thursday. Ooh, I'm interested. That seems cool. I'm excited to see where that goes. Ooh, but yeah, okay. Because I don't want to play and then get really invested and then have to end at 3 hours. I'm just trying to pace myself. What a cliffhanger. I know, you'll have to come back on Thursday. Yeah, speaking of Thursday, where did I put it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, Thursday, gonna be playing again, same time, 8 p.m. Central. Yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. For anyone who is not already in my Discord or follow me on Twitter, that is where I do posts for anything, for any updates. I will say, for Sunday, I mentioned it before, but for anyone who missed it, I put on my schedule that I'm going to do a potential celebration stream. I'm thinking of doing some Fall Guys, so if anyone would want to come join that, anyone is free to join, because I don't know how big the lobbies can get, but they get really big. But anyone is free to join. That's just going to be a fun, chill day, party game type of day. If I can, I'm going to try to find friends who have, like, Jackbox, and maybe we could play Jackbox at some point also. But yeah, that's going to be Sunday. Again, I'll post about that sometime during this week. But yeah, be on the lookout for those. This was fun, though. I like the game so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. Let's see who is online. Who can I raid? Oh, you know what? Ludacris is streaming right now, and it looks like he's playing a mix of. He's calling it Ace Attorney X Genshin Impact. What? What kind of game is this? Okay, well, we're gonna raid him, and we're gonna see what that game's all about. And Chris usually stops by, so we'll have to support him. So here is the raid message. So everyone be sure to copy and paste that. All right. So then I will see you again on Thursday, and we will continue on from Ace Attorney, and we will see where it goes. But until then, I hope you all have a great night and day and whatever time it may be, and I will see you then. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.